All right, folks, just 3 games left in week 2, and what a great day of football it was. There was close matchups all over the place. It feels like these teams right now, outside of a couple at the top and a couple at the bottom, are so evenly matched. Everything came down to the wire today, outside of a couple games in the AFC, and it was just a great day of football. And I was 3-1 on my picks today, and I think I should have been 4-0 if the Cardinals did not quit playing at halftime. I don't know what happened there, but I thought I was going to be 4-0 there. But we're 3-1, which is much better than 0-5, and we still have the Bucks to cover against the Texans tomorrow night. But what a great day of football it was, and 5 things that really caught my attention here today. So number 1, the Chiefs lose at home to the Eagles 2017, and they fall to 0-2, the first time Patrick Mahomes has lost 3 straight games in his career. And look, before the season, we said this is going to be a pretty choppy first 3 games of the season for them. We knew they were going to be without Rashid Rice. They lost Worthy. Both of those guys are going to come back. I think their line is going to get a little bit better. But today, they were down 10-13. They were driving. It looked like they were really outplaying the Eagles. And Kelce does what I thought would have been a touchdown, bobbles it up in the air, and it's picked off, a 14-point swing, and that was basically the game. Now, the one thing I did find a little bit confusing was there was 2 pretty obvious false starts on the tush push, and Tom Brady was calling it out, and somehow the refs missed both of them. I don't know if it would have mattered or not. The big killer was Kelce dropping that ball near the goal line there, but right now they are really struggling on offense. And if you look at it, Mahomes, their best play right now is Mahomes dropping back and then taking off and running with it. And they even said during an interview that usually he saves it for the playoffs, but he feels like his team needs it right now. And he's been their leading rusher in both of their first 2 games, and that's not a great sign when your quarterback is the leading rusher in your first 2 games of the year. Next week they have the Giants, so I think they'll get back on track, but that was a tough loss today for them. Number 2, the Colts go to 2-0 for the first time since Peyton Manning was playing in Indianapolis. And they're the first team in the Super Bowl era not to punt in their first 2 games. And right now, I think if you had to pick an MVP for the first 2 games of the year, I think it'd be Daniel Jones. He's got 614 total yards, and he's got 5 total touchdowns with no turnovers. And this team is playing extremely well. We said that we thought the Colts would beat the Broncos in this game straight up. But right now, there's a lot of things I love about this team. The Warren, the rookie tight end, looks phenomenal to me. He looks like he could be a top 5 tight end here in the next year. Taylor can run the ball. He looks like the best running back in football right now. And they've got a lot of wide receivers who are not necessarily ones, but are very competent. And right now, this team, I think I am starting to be a true believer in the Colts, and I don't see a reason why they cannot win the AFC South at this point. They just look solid. That is a good Denver defense that they played today, and they move the ball up and down the field all day long. Number 3, the Cowboys survive, but this team has a lot of issues. And there towards the end of the game, when they looked like they were going to lose the Giants, I was like, this could turn very ugly very fast. And if you look at how they played today, they gave up 450 yards passing to Russell Wilson, a guy who looked like he was done a week ago. He couldn't do anything a week ago versus the Commanders. And today, every time I flip back to that game, all of a sudden they're down in the 20-yard line. He was throwing the ball all over them. They have no pass rush. They can't cover anybody. And this could get ugly really fast. And this defense, they traded away Micah Parsons. They could have really used him today. I think this is going to turn out to be a horrific season for the Cowboys if they don't straighten the ship on defense. Number 4. I don't see Caleb Williams has me very concerned. Today was a pretty poor performance. They got absolutely housed by the Lions. But a couple things that are particularly concerning. He misses way too many easy throws. And today he threw one of the worst interceptions of the entire day. And the most concerning thing was the look to the sideline on Ben Johnson's face after he threw that interception. He just shook his head. And you could tell that this coach is starting to lose confidence in this quarterback. He has got to get better on the easy throws. He's got to eliminate the turnovers. Right now, this could turn south in a very short amount of time if he does not straighten things out. I said before the year, I thought there was a chance Caleb could be benched at some point during the year, and I think he was pretty close today at certain points during that game. And number 5, I don't see how Tua or Mike McDaniel survive another 2 weeks here. This was another terrible performance today. The box score for Tua looked good, but there was one play in the fourth quarter where Tyreek Hill was wide open, and he absolutely airmailed it to him, and Tyreek was livid, jumping up and down, yelling at the sideline, and you can tell he's about done with Tua. And Tua, his stat line looks pretty good today, but every throw looks so difficult for him. He drops back, and even 10-yard outs, it looks like he's putting so much effort into it. And the clock management at the end of this game was absolutely horrific. With the game on the line, they had multiple delay of games. They didn't seem like they knew exactly what they were doing. They had a sack and then basically a throwaway to end the game. This was a Patriots team that was dying to throw this game away today, and they just couldn't do it versus the Dolphins today. I think within the next month, Mike McDaniel is going to be the first coach fired. So, great week 2. We still have 3 games to go. Hope we can go 4-1 on our picks, and we'll talk to everyone Wednesday night.